As you've probably seen from the thumbnail of this video, I am going to be making a tower that I can put my nether portal in because I haven't gone to the nether yet and I could really use a lot of stuff that the nether has to offer, which, I don't know, namely it's just blocks, but you know, it does have a lot of goodies, and I want to go there, and I don't want to just build a portal willy-nilly. I always hate doing that for some reason. So this time I plan on building a tower, and I was thinking that I would put the tower right about here, because I kind of like having it up here, and it looks over my base, and it's got a nice view of that mountain, which I'm probably going to build something on in the future. And it would also give a nice look into this little waterway, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I was thinking I was going to build it here, and it's probably going to be built out of, well, it will be built out of that Deepslate, because a project that I made has given me quite a bit of Deepslate. So, and I also want to use Deepslate because I've never used it. And so I might as well make a giant black tower to put a mysterious portal at the top. It's not going to look the greatest. It's going to be a little scuffed. I'm not that great at building, but I'm going to give it my best shot. So I'm going to go try to get all the necessary materials. I'm going to need a lot of Deepslate, and I won't even be able to complete it before I plan on building the roof out of the black stone. So I won't even be able to complete it before I go to the nether, but I will be able to build the majority of it. So I'm going to go get the stuff together that I will be using, and then I'm going to get started building it. So I'll be back. Alright, so this is all the Deepslate, well, okay, not all, but it's most of the Deepslate that I got from a different project that I did. And I'm not actually sure if this is going to be enough Deepslate. Alright, I just did the math, and if I did it correctly, now it's a very strong if, but if I did it correctly, this should be more than enough Deepslate that I have here. I'm just gonna have to smelt down a bunch of it, and this is the general shape that I'm gonna be working with. So I'm just gonna have to go smelt some of my Deepslate, and then I'm gonna get started building it. So let me do that. So this is kind of the rough shape. It's looking pretty ugly right now, but nothing that a bit of touching up and adding a little detail won't help. Okay. Goodbye, pillagers. Interesting. Anyways, now I'm going to try to add a bit of detail, try to make it look, have it start to look a bit better. I'm gonna put in the staircase as well, so I'm gonna hop on that. Alright, well this is it's looking a bit better. It's looking better. I've really broken up that solid feeling, which is it's a lot nicer. It's maybe not perfect, but moving on now, I'm going to I want to make it look a little sturdier at the base, so that it kind of, you know, I don't know what you call it, it's like a upside down buttress or something. So I'm gonna add that real quick to kind of make it look, I want it to be built on a more solid foundation. Even though it's not super tall, it just looks super, awkward and it's way too cylindrical right now. So before I do any more work on the inside, which this is what kind of the completed inside looks like, I really like it. I always like being able to kind of stand in the center of a spiral staircase and just look up and just see that. I also really like the way this looks, but we will add more in here. Not a whole lot, but just a bit more so that it break things up, you know. Anyways, I'm going to add some stuff out here. All right. This is kind of just what I've added, really. It's not a whole lot, and it's kind of difficult to notice. It blends in really seamlessly because it's the same exact I guess gradient and combination of blocks, but I think that it makes it look a bit better. Perhaps I could have made it a bit more sloped, but I think I am happy with it how it is right now, so I'm gonna leave that. And I might flatten a bit more of this terrain, open up a bit more around the tower, and then, cause then I could put some shrubbery around and stuff, and I think that would look good. Add a little bit of life, some lichen and moss, just a little bit of green, especially at the bottom, because I don't know. I could add some vines higher up and use string to just make sure that they don't grow down so there's not a vine that just goes from there to there, because that would be hideous. But I do think that vines could make it. I think green would look really good with this darker block. But anyways, this is pretty much the outside done. I think I might do a bit more to make this entrance pop out just a bit. Something like this, maybe. Again, it feels very tough to notice this. I might make it a different color in the future just so that you can actually notice that there's something. But I do think that there needs to be some sort of entryway. And I think I'm gonna have to get a bunch of dirt. Oh, I do have some dirt. And puff this out a bit and slope it a bit nicer, because I'm gonna want a path to run up here. But for now, the outside is finished. And then once we come inside here, again, I really like, and I like the gaps in the walls caused by the gaps in the walls caused by the walls. Very interesting. I think it adds, I don't know, I like the little bit of light kind of just seeping in. I like what it adds. And anyways, as we come up to the top, after a while, it's probably going to get annoying if I put my nether portal up here. I'm going to put my nether portal probably right about here. I'm going to work on the top real quick, and then I'm going to be placing the nether portal, because the block that I want to make the roof out of is actually the black stone. So I need to go to the nether to get that black stone. So I'm gonna actually, I'm not gonna be able to finish the build until I go to the nether and mine up a bunch of black stone. But that's all right. So I'm gonna get, oh my goodness, I almost just walked off. I'm going to get started on kind of expanding this a bit more. All right, so I've expanded this a bit, and I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. What I want to do to make this look like a thing. But I don't know what I'm going to, I don't really know how that's going to end up looking. It might change. It could change. Anyways, now I want to actually add the portal. I'll put the first portal here. So I'm going to go grab my obsidian, and we will put that in. It is looking, I think it's looking pretty sweet from over here. I think it's starting to look pretty cool. All right, so I'm just gonna put it in, and we'll see how it looks. I hope I should have enough obsidian, right? Yeah. 16. Okay, so that's this is kind of where it's gonna be. Okay. And we've got a flint and an iron. Alright. Here it goes. There we go. We have the portal. And I think quickly before I go through, I do want to check out how it looks. So I'm just gonna come down here real quick. Oops. Let's see if I run super far away. What? How did a pigman come through already? Welcome to the overworld. Enjoy your stay. I want soul sand because I want to use soul lanterns to light up the tower, because I feel like that blue light would look really good and go super well. Oh, perfect. We're right next to the black stone.